Hey everybody, welcome back to Guns and Gadgets, your premier source for Second Amendment news. The world, the country especially, is going crazy over this coronavirus thing. Everything around us has been canceled or suspended or whatever. So it's been a crazy day here with all the kids and stuff. But something's going on, and not just here, but in other parts of the country that are very worthwhile of paying attention to. And I want to thank the sponsor of the news again, Gun Pro Deals. Check them out. You can find them, Google them. They are a vast superstore of items that are interesting to us, whether it's shooting, hunting, fishing, or anything in between. They have all kinds of tools that are useful to the trade. Check them out. I think you're going to like their prices there as well. And I want to thank them again for helping the channel. It means a lot. So let's get into the news. So I was literally downstairs earlier, and I was thumbing through Instagram and getting ready for the president's speech on coronavirus. And I saw a post by Tim over at Military Arms channel, and it was forwarding from an announcement from the NRA ILA about Champaign, Illinois, and how they were having an emergency special meeting today to grant the mayor emergency powers due to the coronavirus. And if you drill down into it, it's actually a pretty dangerous declaration. Now, some similar declarations have been made during times of emergency declarations, but some of the powers that are in these, if you don't pay attention to them, you really don't understand just how dangerous they can be and how powerful that mayor or that select board becomes under this declaration. So I'm going to get into it. I'll have the declaration posted down below if you really want to read it, but I'm going to read the most important part of it here. And so this meeting happened this morning at I believe it was 9:30 this morning, and their emergency meeting was to consider Council Bill 2020-022. That's what I'll have linked down below. And they voted. The mayor voted herself the power. Her name is Deborah Frank Feinen, F-E-I-N-E-N, and she signed an executive order that has, Now, what these declarations really are meant to do is that in times of emergency, where decisions need to be made quick and often require changes to certain policies that are long-standing, and you don't have the time for that bureaucracy to take place, then when you give somebody emergency powers, they can make those decisions, and it acts during that declaration period. Basically, it acts as law. And similar to what you saw in New Orleans after Katrina, the illegal violation of people's rights when they went door to door seizing weapons. Hopefully this could be that bad, but I hope it won't be. But I just wanted to bring it to everybody to make sure you were all in the know, so that if you live in or around Champaign, you can get this information. Now, these are some of the things that the mayor can order in the interest of public safety and welfare. Number one, issue such other orders as are imminently necessary for the protection of life and property, like I just told you. Number two, order a general curfew applicable to such geographical areas of the city or of the city as a whole as the mayor deems advisable, and applicable during such hours of the day or the night that the mayor deems necessary in the interest of public safety or welfare. So she can declare a curfew and say, hey, at 8 p.m. everybody's inside. And that's bad, because anybody who's outside, the Gestapo can lock up for violating curfew. Let's move on. Number three, she can order the closing of all retail liquor stores, including taverns and private clubs, or portions thereof, wherein the consumption of intoxicating liquor and beer is permitted. So she can order the whole city to be dry. She can order the discontinuance of the sale of alcoholic liquor by any wholesaler or retailer. So she can take your bread and butter away from you, just like that. Say you own a liquor store, she can just shut you down because she could also order the discontinuance of selling, distributing, or giving away gasoline or other liquid flammable or combustible products in any container other than a gasoline tank properly affixed to a motor vehicle. So she can stop you from prepping by storing gasoline in case you happen to see a storm coming and you have a generator and those run on gasoline. She can order that not to happen as far as getting the gasoline, and to give it away for free. She could stop you from helping your friends and your neighbors and your countrymen. Really, that's something great. 6, order the discontinuance of selling, distributing, dispensing, or giving away of explosives or explosive agents, to include firearms or ammunition of any character whatsoever. So she can order the sale or the distribution or dispensing of firearms, she can order it away. Just like that, she can make her city a gun-free zone. Good luck with that one. If you are familiar with human nature, and I am not a scholarly person, however, in the field that I work in, I'm pretty damn good at. When you start to see things unravel, first, fear starts to set in. Take this coronavirus. Fear starts to set in, then confusion starts to set in, and then people start to scramble, okay? Then panic sets in, then you get your frantic buying and hoarding of everything, which is where we are right now. And then it starts to break down to rationing, okay? And that actually, nowhere to lie, there's a Walmart about a mile from here where my son went to go help some people in the area to get some supplies for them. And they were limiting everything to 2 things each: 2 paper towel rolls, 2 toilet paper rolls, 2 gallons of water. So there's your rationing, there's your Bernie Sanders trial period. And then what comes next when people can't get what they need? Anger starts to set in, all right? And then what happens after that? People have to make a decision. And that's when, unfortunately, crime can start to happen. People can start to take things that they want. If they see you as a weak target, they can target you and try to take things from you, which is why you need your Second Amendment tools to protect you, yourselves, your loved ones, and those around you. Don't give up that opportunity. It's your God-given right, no matter who the mayor thinks she is. Now, I'm not telling you the mayor's going to do that, but it is a possibility, so please keep that in your frontal lobe. She also could order the control, restriction, and regulation within the city by rationing, issuing quotas, fixing or freezing prices, allocating the use, sale, or distribution of food, fuel, clothing, or other commodities, materials, goods, or services for the necessities of life. They can become a communist nation. Get in line for your bread. Everybody gets this amount of fuel. That's exactly what it could spiral down to. She could also order city employees or agents on behalf of the city to take possession of any real or personal property from any person, or to acquire full title or such lesser interest as may be necessary to deal with a disaster or emergency, and to take possession of, and for a limited time, occupy and use any real estate or to accomplish alleviation of the disaster or the effects thereof. Quartering. She can take your car if she needs it, your truck, your high water vehicle. If she finds out you have prepped and you have food, they can come in and take it, right? They can try. But this is a direct dismantling of the Bill of Rights, of the Declaration of Independence, just for a flu. Now, if they damage your property, they can be liable to the owner for the reasonable value of the use or compensation, as the case may be. So if they value your house, if they destroy it for a reason and they value it at $2,000, that's what you get. And there's a whole list of things here. There's actually 30 different things that she could do. Approve application for local, state, federal assistance, which is stuff that they use this for anyway. All kinds of things. Declare, ensure, enforce, modify, or terminate orders for quarantine and isolation of people. There's all kinds of stuff. I'll have this link down below. It's like, if you're going to read it, start on page 11. It's called Exhibit A, Orders and Regulations, Section 1239. So there's a lot of power that the mayor of Champaign, Illinois has just granted herself. Hopefully it doesn't get down to what it could possibly do, but I just wanted to let everybody know what is now going on there, what could actually happen. So keep your heads on a swivel, keep your ears open, and keep yourselves ready at all times. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you are well during this panic for the flu. I'm not downplaying it, but I'm also not doing that panic thing, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time. Your support over the last 48 hours, man, has been, it's just rocked my family to the core. My kids are just stunned at how many people have reached out. My wife is in shock and awe trying to read and respond to some of the emails with me. Thank you all, really. It means so much that we are a family. The Second Amendment community is a family, and there's nothing nothing anybody can do about that. We're here for each other. So also, don't forget, I'm sure you already know, but Will, the Daily Shooter, they demonetized him again for the 3rd time in 6 months. And my buddy Coda Boy 32, he got demonetized too. So if you watch those channels, if you can, help them out. If not, check them out. They are solid cats doing some solid stuff. And I'm sure we're not gonna be the only 3. I'm sure you're gonna see others in the next couple days. hopefully not, but we press on. Till we see each other again, thank you so much for your time. Can't do it without you. Be safe, stay vigilant, carry a weapon. Take care, everybody.